Okay, so let's talk about Florida. How flippin' exciting.
It was one of the funnest trips of my life. I haven't been on a plane for like a decade, so it was my first like getaway from Canada.
How satisfying was that?
It was fun.
It was really fun. So it all started when Tina and Navin came to us. We had already designed their home in Brampton.
They're so sweet.
So sweet. Oh my God, they're so fun. And we designed their house about 5-6 years ago. She's actually our first YouTube video, which is pretty funny. And so what happened was they came in and they wanted us to do their house in Florida. It just so happened that I was going to Florida soon because I'm looking to buy a property in Florida. So typically we don't do out of the GTA, but I was there anyway. And they're such good people, so I thought we went to Florida, we installed everything. Let's talk about the process so that our viewers at home can figure out how this all went down. First of all, if you're a Canadian and thinking of buying a home in Florida and want to furnish it, it is much cheaper to buy Canadian. There's about a 40% exchange right now. You don't pay taxes when you go to Florida as long as you don't take possession. Even with delivery charges and installation charges, it's still a much less expensive option to buy here. So this living room, great room, dining area, and the kitchen with counter stools and a dining table there too is treated as one big major area because you walk in and it's there. And the beauty about Florida is most of their new builds have wall-to-wall windows, that sliding doors just open right up. So it just is very beautiful and cohesive, and the whole thing kind of marries together, which is great infrastructure for us to start. So I always start with the great room because that's where people sit and watch TV and that's where they congregate. So we did this beautiful custom-made sofa in the cozy fabric.
Yes. Was it the boucle that we did?
It's a boucle. I love boucle. It's easy to clean. It's 100,000 double rub count. Super great.
It had a greeny undertone.
That's right. That stucco undertone. Yeah. So the rug goes, and like look at those two big ass bad boy coffee tables, like 48 by 48.
One would not have been enough.
Absolutely not. Two together, it gives you a rectangular vibe. With the top is Italian-made ceramic, so it's indestructible, so we don't have to worry about coasters and stuff.
Talk about the sides too.
Yeah, and
the metal.
Well, it was a metal. Yeah, so we brought bronze into this project, even though they wanted silver canopy chandeliers. Then we went with that washed big ass credenza that was, I don't know, like 9 feet long or maybe 10 feet long with the
two of us put together.
Yeah, it's so big. Swivel chair just for extra. There was a window there in the corner that didn't have access to outside, so it's just nice for somebody who wants to hang out. A little side table to go with it, and then another little end table here. You know that end table? Yeah, with travertine top and bronze again. Yeah, and then the pillows. You know, like 3 different fabrics, and we took one of those fabrics and we put them on the walls. And if you guys notice, the way that we install window treatments in Florida is way different than here because there's such big long banks of sliding doors. We do little sections, 2-foot sections of panels that are not functional. They don't need functional. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. So we have 4 counter stools. We did that in the dark gray because we're trying to pick up now on our rug, right? There was some dark grays in there. And then our dining table in the kitchen was a live edge top, so it was like a wood, but an in-between wood, so we picked up some of the dark, and then the same chair. So really now the dining room, we did a light wood tabletop with stainless steel legs, and then stainless steel dining chairs that we made. Then we did 2 big huge pieces of art on the back wall in the dining room, and then that crazy mirror. That's
my favorite part.
15 pieces in this mirror that Daniel took 6 hours to install. And then we just put candle holders on that table for accessories. On the coffee table, we did some dark accessories to, you know, pick up the dark in there, the bronze lamps on either side of the TV, and then mixed up some steel and glass accessories for the kitchen. And then, can we talk about your cookies?
Oh, yeah. So my inspiration for that was Khloe Kardashian.
Let's go to the light fixtures. They all coordinate in the family room, and the 3 pendant lights in the kitchen and the one over the dining table are all from the same series, right? Then in the dining room, same color but completely different chandelier. It was those ones that went this way. Remember that? I remember being up on the ladder. Yeah, with the little yeah. So that went out beautiful. Ready?
Yes.
What do you want to do first? Want to do the dining room?
Yes.
Big dining room. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that was a 6-hour installation. Or I did some others. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my great room.
Those tables are awesome.
It is so great. our design program works like this, guys. We send a qualified designer out to your home to measure one room at a time. We do all the elevations and the floor plan so that we have perfect, accurate measurements. A week later, you come back to the showroom. We walk the showroom. We test all the furniture. We see what you love and see what your aesthetics are. And that's why we give you the What Do You Love questionnaire. It's a design personality test that just sort of takes you through a whole bunch of furniture and room layouts. Maybe you love everything on that page, maybe you like nothing, but this is a good way for us to understand who you are and for you to understand what you really love, like, want to be surrounded with. It's not the be-all and the end-all. Clearly, when you get back to the showroom, you may change your mind. You may see something on Instagram that's going to motivate you and inspire you, and that's cool. But this complete personality test usually does the trick for me. In 98%, I know who you are, and that's what I want. I want to make you happy.